What's going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. We're gonna be, as you guys already saw before, probably before even clicking on the video, you guys saw that it was the bonus mission incomplete. I wasn't able to do it because my roster just can't handle it. I got to Odin about 3 out of 5 times, and every single time he got wiped, and I couldn't do it. My alliance mate though, Half, nice work, bro. You did it, man. Nice work getting us the bonus VP points. It's a bonus mission, so it really doesn't matter. But I will run the gameplay for you guys so you guys can see what I did. And if you guys are able to get to Odin and maybe mess around, maybe you have better luck than me. But I'm not willing to pump any more resources into these guys because I don't want to push them past 105, and I don't want to, spend resources on Phantom Rider as well. So that's kind of the way it goes. But I do run, I run healer ISO 8s, and also I think I did the fortifier with Magneto as well, just to kind of see if give them more sustain. But anyways, here's the footage, and hopefully maybe it'll help somebody out here, making it to Odin, and maybe you guys can solve the puzzle that I can figure out. Okay, so we jump back in, and as I already said, this was an earlier attempt, and yeah, we basically used barrier with Magneto, and we have them spaced apart. Basically, you want them all as far as possible because there's a lot of AoE on this one. And for those of you guys that don't know this node, the first wave is usually the Thunderbolts, and then the Vigilantes is the next one, and then the last wave has Odin and the Asgardians. So I don't know if it's important where you want to attack here. I do the ult on Xerxes because I feel like she's kind of squishy. But there's not really any strategy to this first wave. The most important thing is just trying to get your attacks in and making sure that that you don't die. Or sorry, let me rephrase that. So that Magneto and Phoenix Force Omega Red Phoenix Force make it to the next wave. Phoenix, I find she's gonna die regardless because she has to protect the other two, and you actually want her to die because when the next wave drops, you need her to use her ultimate so that we can strip some of those buffs off the Vigilante guys, and then we can blind them with Magneto afterwards. So that's kind of the strategy. But the starting part here, it's not gonna matter too much. So I'm gonna speed up the footage here because it's very long-winded because these guys are just honestly they're just tanky as hell. So I'm gonna speed it up for you guys. And you'll see that yeah, like Phoenix dies, yes, and then she does her special. And don't be afraid to like hold back on Omega Red's ults and stuff because yeah, he's gonna have more than enough time to get back up because of how tanky these guys are. So I just kind of go for the Eternals, or sort of the like one of the Eternals. I feel like Xerxes is kind of annoying, so I kind of go for her. And she's also beside Songbird, so that's kind of the reason why I go for her. And then yeah, then we kind of go for Victoria Hand because she's kind of sectioned in between the other two perfectly. So then it allows for a lot of nice AOE damage. The ISO 8s that I have too with the healers and everything makes it so it is nice because we get a lot of sustain. We get the extra barrier as well for Magneto so that he kind of keeps himself alive. And right as you're getting down to the low health here, the timing here is important. So I'm going to slow the footage down back now. And you guys can kind of see that I'm trying to make sure that the timing of it when they bleed out, we want to make sure Phoenix is ready to go when the next wave drops. This was actually like this was the first time that I had made it here. I think this was the third attempt. This was my third attempt when I got into it. And then yeah, when I got to Odin, basically the time after and the time after that. So I'll show you guys the other footage as well, but I'm going to speed it up so you guys can kind of see that it's a similar strategy. And yeah, so the reason why Phoenix is so important here is we strip the buffs off, and then Magneto is going to be able to get to his turn, and he's going to be able to apply his blinds as well. Because Jean and Hercules is just an absolute nightmare to deal with. We'll throw the heal here because we want some heals back up. And then Magneto, this one wasn't great because I didn't have all his cooldowns. You'll see in my follow-up attempt, it's a better situation because I kind of watched my cooldowns a little better. Because I didn't expect for Icarus to bleed out that fast, and I was hoping there was a couple more attacks in. So then I tried to change my attack order. But as you guys see here, it's not too hard with this Vigilante section. Once the healer ISO 8s kind of keep our sustain up, we get some good barriers as well. Hercules is gonna do his thing. It is gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It is like you gotta not only rely on good RNG as well, but you also need to have a little bit of just luck, right? So yeah, use the alt because otherwise it's gonna hurt. I find that it doesn't matter if you save the alt. The next attempt, I do save Omega Redza to alt, and I thought maybe I could still get it done, but I still couldn't do it. And then my fifth attempt, yeah, I just kind of gave up after that. So you only see this attempt, and you'll see my fourth attempt. But as you see here, we get everything cleared. It looks like we're in pretty good shape here for the next section, and you know, I knew what was dropping. It's gonna be the Odin with Heimdall and Thor. So I thought, okay, you know what? Here, let's do this now. We can aim for Odin here and apply the alt, flip some buffs, and you know, you think, hey, everything's going great. But here's the thing. Here's the problem. He keeps assisting. So I throw the ability block to try to, you know, hurt him a bit. But yeah, we just don't have enough sustain. That's the reason why I feel like you either need Blue Marvel or maybe Phantom Rider is doing something that I'm not aware of, because we just absolutely get clobbered. I do actually do pretty good on the follow-up attempt, but this was pretty brutal. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't know if it's possible with Phoenix Force, but I do want to show you guys how the last section is. So that's kind of it for that was my third attempt, and then I'll show you guys my fourth attempt now. Okay, so yeah, I sped this up as well here because again, I don't want to be wasting your guys' time here, but I think you kind of get the gist of it from my first one now. So with this one now, same strategy, except this time I kind of watch my cooldowns quite a bit better. And again, I tell myself, hey, you know what? Let's still focus on Xerxes because you know it seems to be my strategy moving forward. And again, we kind of just you know, we're dishing out damage, and the most important part here is just the sustain, right? You want to make sure you have enough sustain. I do actually switch out Magneto to a healer ISO 8 as well because I thought, you know, maybe we can out heal Odin's pings or something like that. And yeah, you guys will see here that I do actually use the special early on with Phoenix because I actually want them to kill her faster. Just so I thought, hey, you know, I was getting sick of this node, and I was like thinking, okay, you know what? Let's kill her faster, and then she can spawn and do her defense down, and then just make everybody die faster. I don't know if it works. It might not. She did actually get really close to dying, so just keep that in mind. It might not be the best strategy. Omega Red, same thing. Just use his ult. He's gonna have enough. Sorry. Tickle my throat here. He's gonna have enough energy to get back up by the time the next wave comes. Just don't use Phoenix's ult. You want us to make sure you save her ult because it's not gonna work out great if she doesn't have her ult, because we want her ult when Vigilante drops. So even if you're only able to do this section and you're able to get your alliance just some extra bonus points, that's great. I mean, it's better than nothing. I think it's 3,500 or something like that. So it's better than nothing, or 3,000 maybe. I forget. Anyway, so you get to the last two here. This time I actually keep Victoria, Han, and Songbird because I just thought, hey, you know, they got more health than Icarus, and they can kind of sustain better, and I can kind of time my my abilities better. So as you guys see here, my timing and my cooldowns are slightly better than the last one. And then once the wave drops, you'll see that we try to time it so that just so when Magneto hits, then Phoenix goes to her turn. And then we do the alt there, strip everything off, and then yeah, we'll throw the blinds. So alt, blinds, and this is gonna give everybody some blinds. I don't think it matters for Hitmonkey, right? He just kind of does his thing. And then yeah, you'll see here like we'll throw the alt because they got the defense down, so this will do a little more damage for them. So we throw the alt, do a little extra damage there. And then, yeah, you'll see that, like, yeah, Jean misses. And then Hercules misses too. But, yeah, Hitmonkey still hits because he's a pain in the ass is why he hits us. Yeah, so Hercules, he actually flips all our buffs, which, yeah, it kind of sucked. Because, watch, he basically gave some hope. I think he reverses it, right? So, just keep in mind of that. But, you know, it is what it is. Stupid Daredevil did the same thing. He kind of reversed us, but that's okay. That's okay. It actually works out because we end up taking you know, more turns to rebuild some of our cooldowns. So I use the Magneto ult here because I know, holy crap, if I don't, it's gonna be really hard to take out some of these guys. And then remember, Phoenix, we didn't use her special yet, right? So you always want to save her special so that the health is kind of getting low here, and then when it gets to Phoenix's turn, we'll, you know, she still gets the barrier, she gets the heals. But when it gets to her turn, we're gonna do the special here just to top ourselves up, and then yeah, like I said, it's just these guys are just freakish stats. freakish stats. We'll throw the special there as well, just so we can ability block Daredevil, because he is so annoying. And yeah, we throw the special to heal ourselves up, get some regen back. It doesn't take much to heal everybody up, which is why I was like thinking, okay, there's no way. We're fine. We're fine. This is the team. This is gonna do it for us. We're gonna beat Odin now. This is the team. I can feel it. And no, we don't beat Odin. But anyways, it is what it is. I don't know if Phantom Rider does something that I'm not aware of that blocks assists, maybe. But yeah, the pings that we get from Odin is the exact reason why we're gonna be using Odin for the Sentry boss tomorrow, right? He's an absolute beef bus, and that's why you want Fortifier on him. He's just gonna keep attacking Sentry, and you can auto it actually with that specific node. So we're gonna run it tomorrow, but I'll show you guys. I'll let you guys know in another video. There's a boss preparation video I'll launch. I'll get tonight as well, so you guys have an idea of how to tackle that. But anyway, so as we're kind of getting down here, I'm like thinking, okay, let's take down Hercules, and then we can get our cooldowns back up. We'll leave Hitmonkey last because Hitmonkey is so tanky. So we'll go after Silver Sable next. And yeah, and actually these two just kind of tickle us. The Daredevil was the one that crits like crazy. He was the one that was taking out a lot of my characters. So that's the reason why we had to ability block him. That's the reason why we had to apply all the massive ults and stuff. But yeah, he was kind of the big problem. Silver Sable wasn't really an issue because she wasn't even really using her ult. Right? It's kind of funny. So then, yeah, Hitmonkey, it's fine. He's kind of tanky. We can get some cooldowns back up. And I thought, oh man, this is perfect. We got Hitmonkey. We got a couple turns left. Omega Dragon's gonna have his ult and his special. So last time we didn't even have his ult, and now this time we have his ult and we have his special. So I think we're set. We're really solid shape here. So that's what I thought, right? And Phoenix is going to have her special and her ult. So the next wave drops, and as you guys can see, great. We are in amazing shape here. Best case scenario, right? So what I decide to do here is I decide to just throw the ult so it applies everything. It's gonna give negatives. It's gonna give debuffs, or sorry, not ult. The ability block, sorry, so that he can't use his special, right? And then Phoenix, she's gonna save her ult. So we do the huge, massive percentage drain, which I feel like, okay, this is great. Now we can throw the blind. And I don't think he can be blinded, actually, because Heimdall's there. But whatever. But maybe that's the strategy, right? Maybe we have to take down Heimdall and then throw the blind. Unfortunately, I don't know. Yeah, anyway, so we throw the ult, and I think to myself, oh, man, like, no way this asshole is going to kick our butt again. So we attack him, and yeah, it's just, honestly, it's brutal. It's brutal. Like, it might have to be timing with his ult. You know, if I have time later, maybe I'll test it, but I kind of got sick of it. So there you guys have it. Yeah, it's brutal. Unless Phantom Rider does something that I'm not aware of, I'm just gonna stick with it. Like I said, it's bonus points. Like I said already, shout out to Holf, my alliance mate. He got it done. I think I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna ask him what he used. But no, it's ridiculous how crazy that last character is, and it's funny how one character can literally screw everybody up. But anyways, that's it, guys. I don't know if you guys can figure it out. Maybe you guys can have some magic with it. Otherwise, yeah, I do apologize. I don't like doing incomplete videos, but it is what it is, and I want to get this out. So maybe if you guys want to get a couple of waves cleared, at least that it kind of helps somebody out. Otherwise, guys, I will have something out later on today regarding BattleWorld Sentry boss preparation. And other than that, guys, thank you for watching. It's always a pleasure. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.